Hello and welcome. This is Paramay Trades. This is Paramay's Trade Journal. I want to welcome you back. We're going to look at the Euro FX. Open, high, low, close, some pivots, some price action. See where the commitment of traders are taking this. Yeah. And if I'm feeling like I already did this video, it's because I did. About 30 minutes ago. And I didn't hit the record button. And I did the whole thing. So I'm probably going to miss a lot of points because I think I've already said them. But let's just go through the top, and maybe this will go a lot quicker, so you don't have to listen to my boring voice. Thanks for joining the channel, though. Thanks for tuning into my journal. Let's just get this out of the way, too. We have an open community, a Discord community. The server address is left in the description at the bottom. Join anytime you want. A lot of the channels have just about all the channels are read access for most folks, and we do have some chat channels that passers-by or passers-through can just come in and chit-chat. But most of the channels that exist are my own channels. It's kind of a reflection of my YouTube channel, so this is kind of like a journal entry, and I do reserve the access for certain roles to be able to participate and make contributions. The Trade Talk channel is, where everybody can, where everyone, the role of everybody, the public can come in and chit chat, browse the content. The trade speculating channels are right access reserved for higher permissions, but you're more than welcome to join. Down here in the Paratrades channel, this is a little bit more of my private channel, and but I do have read access to all members, so you can peek in and take a look at what I'm doing during the day, what trades I'm taking, see if you're aligned with the on the same side of the trade, or chime in with me, direct message me, whatever it is, shoot the breeze. You're more than welcome to join. So these channels are here for everybody, and we do put our video studies are posted in here as well. So please come in and join us. Anyways, back to the Euro FX. I'm glad I got that out of the way here, so we don't have to do it at the end of this. So looking at the commitment of traders, this is the report that we generate. We did recognize and got in on some really good trades, and recognized that commercial interest was switching sentiment here, and that they were holding a really hefty net long position within the last 6-month period. And then last week's data on 3/10, March 10th, commitment of traders posting a new low on the 6-month index, and that dragged down the 3-year index considerably. And that was quite a move. So that we do it, do the same thing every week. We just take a look at commitment of traders and our commercial interest and see where they are. And this one came up, red flag. But we've been following this one right along. So, and without a shadow of a doubt, every time. And I didn't even switch charts. This has still been open. I gotta move this damn thing out of the way. It was every time. What I'm gonna start doing is start moving that before. So, goes without saying, commercial interest broke below 20, negative outlook, and when it showed. Bearish comms, declining or diminishing open interest. WPR was up in that oversold range for quite some time. Right. Market sentiment. I really don't know where this comes in this kind of pump. I really don't. We had, diminishing market sentiment, which we'd like to see. It wasn't rock bottom like it was back here in, late September, October, huh? No. And it wasn't nearly as low, but, you know, in the grand scheme of things, did it have to get that low? No, it didn't. But market sentiment was declining. WPR was oversold. Oversold, overextended, that's what we have to say. And we had bullish comms. This is a really good recipe for a bullish setup to begin with. So, and we know that they took it the other way. So moving on here, moving on. So since we already did this chart, we can expedite this process. And we said we were looking at the dollar index, right? We're looking at the relationship of the dollar index. Oh, we'll turn it on real quick just so we can see where we are now to the dollar index. I drew these arrows because, I mean, look at the separation here. Look at the inverse correlation. So one up, one down, one up, one down, and this has been happening for some time here, for a couple of weeks. So now we're coming into this, heavy crossroads here of direction. And I really think that this is going to be breaking one way or the other. Well, of course it is. It could trade sideways. What I mean is, it could trade sideways, but the likelihood of that, I mean, with the volatility of the way the market is, I can't see it trading sideways. But I think it's going to come to blows here, and maybe we get this inverse relationship again. So we've got, and this is just a projection, right? So I like the 15-minute range. I like the 15-minute chart. This is one of my favorite charts. The 15 and the 5, as we know. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that, Paramay. So, what do we have here? So, range low, 15-minute. Range high, 15-minute. I like to draw these little boxes around there so I know where the heck they are. And I don't like to rely on these lines too much. I don't have to, look and, they're there. Okay, there's the 15 high and there's the 15 low. So we range high, we come down, and we liked this pivot. We like this pivot going on here. The higher low, low, higher low. And we thought that this was a good place to be a buyer. In both areas, really. Because if you make that play, if you make that expectation that you're a buyer in here, that this is going to be the higher low that's in, you don't have too far to go to get out of this trade. The other possibility too is we swing low, we swing high, we come down, we sweep. We sweep these lows. And it takes off the other way anyway. Pending, it breaks back up and finds support in this 15-minute range. Why the range is important? Well, this seemed to be important to buyers, and this seemed to be important for sellers. And it's not too far from here to get back in this trade. Yeah, something like that, right? I mean, that doesn't even make sense, does it? So anyway, we've got this. We've got like a ascending triangle look here, right? And where have we seen this before? We're going to break up or break down. I think a lot depends on the dollar index, but we just took a contrarian position on the Japanese yen, and well, hey, we made out pretty good on that one. We want to push our luck here and say this is going to break up. A lot depends on the dollar. What the dollar is going to do. Because comms are not holding a very positive outlook on this. So we looked here and we took a peek at this, and these charts look pretty darn similar. There's that ascending triangle look. like it wants to break up. I like this. I like this pivot here. I like that we didn't come up and get this liquidity. Boom. So now there's going to be more liquidity here, right? We got almost virtually a double top, type action going. So, either way we go. Either way this breaks down, we're going to take, or breaks up, breaks down. Either way, I think we're going to take a trade on the euro. I will watch for a breakdown, but I will also watch for, trap short positions underneath this line. But I do like this. I do like this pattern as a short-term top. I do like that. It's just trading really high in that range right now. Watch the dollar. Watch the dollar if you want to make some loot on the euro here. We'll see which way this breaks. We'll post this in the channel. We'll post this this chart in the channel, and we'll watch it. What I'm gonna do about this? I don't want to take a position right now. I'm gonna really want to, but I just don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, maybe I will. If you don't have a reason to be in the trade, though, then well, it never works, right? Oh, come on, where's that? Here it is. I guess it's been a long day. I guess I've done this video twice. So, boy, which way? I get some EMA pressure here, and a squeeze, and a pop. I should pressure it up here. Come up here, take that. Come back down, maybe test the top of this, find support on it. Looks good, right? These are, I always have a tendency of doing that. Drawing where it is instead of where it's going to be. It should be, we'll see though. Asian market is open in there. Not a lot of play. We saw a significant amount of play the other night. With JP, but not with a little selling here in the early hours. Selling in the early hours and a rally before the market. So there's a significant amount of trading done on the European side, and it looks like open on the Asian side. But tonight's pretty quiet. Tonight's a little quiet. Okay, that's all I got to say about the euro. Probably missed a lot of points that I had made in the video that I didn't record. But look to take a position here. Look to take a position if this looks like it favors you. Just be careful of being trapped on this. That's what I'd say. Being trapped into a long position when this is just really trading at the top of this range here. And a nice ascending look. It looks like we did break some lower high. This lower high pattern going on here. I'm going to come down and retest that. Make sure there's buyers there. Down at the middle of that 15-minute range. Yeah. I vote for a breakup. Not the kind of breakup you're thinking about. Yeah, okay. That's all I got to say. 14 minutes is a lot better than the 15 minutes I spent on the non-recorded EuroFX update. So we might switch our attention here. Might switch it off to Japanese yuan. Yeah, yen, yuan. So stay tuned. Check in with us on the Discord and subscribe to the video if you like it. Pretty chill night. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you find yourself on the profitable side of trade, and we'll see you on the next video.